Susie's storyline with Auntie Ray in the Curb Your Enthusiasm finale puts her on the other side of one of her own storylines from a classic Season 3 episode. The final episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, Season 12, Episode 10, No Lessons Learned, sees Susie, Jeff, Leon, and the rest of Larry's friends traveling with him to Atlanta to support him in his trial. Larry was arrested in the Season 12 premiere for violating a controversial Georgia law that forbids people from giving water to voters. Upon their arrival in Atlanta, Larry, Susie, and company pay a visit to a local restaurant owned by Auntie Ray, the voter that Larry gave water to. Susie is enamored with Auntie Ray's signature salad dressing and asks her for the recipe, but Auntie Ray refuses to give it to her. This is similar to a different Susie storyline from one of Curb Your Enthusiasm's greatest episodes, the Benadryl Brownie, in which Susie was on the other side of a secret recipe. Auntie Ray refuses to give Susie her salad dressing recipe in the Curb Your Enthusiasm finale. Susie in a restaurant in Curb Your Enthusiasm. When Susie asks Auntie Ray for her salad dressing recipe, Auntie Ray refuses to give it to her, because it's a secret. This gives Jeff the idea to get Auntie Ray's salad dressing recipe as his wedding anniversary present for Susie. He calls Auntie Ray and pretends to be a customer whose wife is having a deadly allergic reaction to her salad dressing, with Larry posing as the wife, so she's forced to reveal every ingredient and the quantities of each. As Auntie Ray arrives in the courtroom to testify as a witness in Larry's trial, she overhears Jeff and figures out that he tricked her into giving away her recipe. She knows that Larry was involved in the scheme, too, so she changes her testimony and tells the jury every terrible thing that Larry has ever done to her. Susie is horrified when she learns that Jeff stole the recipe, and she would know how that feels, because she was precious about a recipe of her own in Season 3. Susie had her own secret recipe in Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 3's The Benadryl Brownie. Susie in the kitchen in Curb Your Enthusiasm. In Season 3, Episode 2, The Benadryl Brownie, Larry plots to slip Richard Lewis Christian Scientist girlfriend some medicine by baking it into a brownie. But when he asks Susie for the brownie recipe, she refuses to give it to him, because it's a family secret. Larry ended up having to make his own brownies and they were a disaster. In the Curb Your Enthusiasm finale, Susie finds herself on the other side of a secret recipe, desperate to know what it is.